Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, g'day, welcome back to the channel. My name's Economics Mate and this is World of Tanks Blitz. Yep, and in today's video, as always, we're going to go through to round 13 of the Blitz auctions. Oh boy, there are still 21 days left of these auctions. So many tanks, so many videos, but we must pull through. And ladies and gentlemen, this set of tanks is decent. It's not the best, it's decent. Starting off with the AMX-30B, which is clearly somehow popular. People are buying it. I'm not saying it's not a good tank. It is a very, very nice tank. It's very much underappreciated as a tier 10 medium tank. But things like the Turtle Mark 1, the Somua SM, the CS-52 LIS, I mean, this tank was given away for free. As far as I can remember, this was a free tank at one point. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's dive right into these tanks. Let's talk about the AMX-30B. This is a very nice medium tank. It's got a massive cupola on top, understandably so, but the tank itself is pretty good. It's a medium tank, which basically plays like a French Leo 1. Basically, it's only got 120 mils on the front of the turret, so not very strong. You're not going to bounce a lot of shots, but you may get the odd bounce here and there. Only 55 on the hull and 55 on the sides, so it means you can't really angle and side scrape in this thing because you can be basically overmatched by a lot of tanks. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you're playing this thing. In terms of concealment, it's not bad actually. 40% while stationary, 36 while moving, and 8 while firing, so not the best, but not bad at all. It's got basically 3000 DPM. If you're running this with full provisions, you could probably bump it up just over 3000 DPM, which is quite nice. Basically a 7-second reload essentially. 250 mils of AP pen. Heat is 295. If you're running this with calibrated shells, you'll get over 310 mils, which is quite nice. 53 on your HE. Now, in terms of your obviously your damage, you're doing 350 per shot with your AP and 400 on your HE. Accuracy is not bad, 3.6 second aim time, 0.307 dispersion, so not Leo 1 accuracy, but pretty good nonetheless. And you have 10 degrees of gun depression, which is quite nice. You do have speed on your hand, so 62 kilometers per hour forward with an average speed limit of 37 kilometers per hour. It's quite nice actually, quite good in terms of mobility. So just, yeah, it's good mobility in terms of that. So yeah, that's the AMX-30B. Is it worth 15,000 gold? No. Would I recommend getting this tank when it's cheaper? Yes. Turtle 1. Here we go, Turtle Mark 1. This is basically an AT-15, but different, with a better armor profile, essentially. It's 152 mils on the front of the superstructure, with a big-ass gun mantlet, obviously, and 127 on the side, which means you can actually technically side scrape in this thing, which is quite nice. Concealment is 44 when you're stationary, 35 when you're moving, and 9 when you're firing, so it's got pretty good in terms of that. You can probably run it with camo net, so give you extra bit of concealment. 2500 DPM, or 2600 DPM if you want to be pedantic. Full provisions probably get about 2700, so nothing crazy in terms of DPM, but decent enough. It's 7.5 second reload basically. 232 mils of AP, 263 on your APCR. Not the best. Doesn't have the best pen, which is unfortunate. But yeah, not the best penetration, unfortunately. Your alpha's 330, which is very unique. It's very unique alpha damage. And 430 on your high explosive. 3.9 second aim time, not as accurate as you may think for a British tank destroyer. And 0.364 dispersion, so accurate, but not as accurate as you may think. And it has 10 degrees of gun depression, which is quite nice, and 20 degrees of gun arc on either side, which makes this very, very good in a competitive situation on a hill or a ridgeline and using your full gun depression. It's not bad. It goes 20 kilometers per hour, so it's quite slow, and your average speed is about 20. So it's not the fastest tank. It's quite slow. Is it worth 7,500 gold? No. Wait for this thing to get as cheap as possible before purchasing it. The Somua SM, it's a decent heavy tank. It's got 200 mils on the front of the turret, so it's surprisingly strong, even though it's got some weak points on the top. It's got 155 mils on the front of the hull, so it's, again, quite nice. It's basically a better armoured AMX 5100, so it's quite nice. You can side scrape in it. Your damage per minute is 1800. You have 3 shells in your magazine, 3-second intra-clip reload, 25 seconds to reload your entire clip. It's a 310 alpha gun, so nothing special. It's 100mm. 350 on your HE. You're doing 323 on your AP and 263 on your APCR in terms of penetration. So decent pen values, not amazing, but decent enough. Aim time is a bit abysmal, 5.7 second, which is not the best, and 0.364 dispersion, so it's not as accurate as you may think. And 10 degrees of gun depression, it's quite nice. It's got 40 km/h speed limit, which is actually very nice for a heavy tank. So yeah, it maneuvers quite well. So it's quite a nice tank. It's not amazing. It's not worth 7,500 gold. I would say wait for this thing to be as cheap as possible before spending your money on it. Now, the CS-52 LIS. This is a very nice Polish medium tank at T7. It's quite nice, actually. It's basically what I would call the T54 of Tier 7. It's very, very nice. Very similar arm profile to a T54 at T7. Very nice turret, 165 mils on the front of the turret, it's 80 on the hull, it's angled pretty nicely. It's got good concealment, 49% while stationary, 42 while moving, and 11 while firing. It's got 1800 DPM, you can probably bump it up to about 1900 DPM with, full provisions. 9.5 second reload, it's 158 mils of AP pen, so not the best in terms of pen. 197 on your APCR, again, not amazing by any stretch of the imagination. Could be better than that. 290 alpha is what you're doing with this gun. 3.6 second aim time and 0.393 dispersion, so actually not bad in terms of accuracy. It's pretty good, actually. Pretty good accuracy wise, but it's only got 6 degrees of gun depression, so again, very much similar to a T54. And it does 47 km/h speed limit in terms of top speed, which is quite nice, with a 31 km/h average speed limit. So very nice tank indeed. This is actually one of my go-to tanks at T7 for a decent medium tank, if I'm not playing anything else. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the video. That's the 4 tanks that are currently out in this bit of the auction. So if you're on NA, you're on EU, just wait. Now you know what tanks are coming out and what to buy in terms of my opinions. If I had to pick one tank out of all these, it'd probably be the AMX-30B and the CS-52 LIS, followed by the Somua and then the Turtle Mark 1. That would be my advice. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to let me know in the comments down below what you think. And as always, look after yourselves, look after your friends and family, peace in the Middle East, and stay safe on the battlefield. All right? Look out more for these videos. I've got more coming every day there's an auction. There'll be more videos coming, and stay tuned. Hopefully I'll be uploading a video later on in the day where we talk. I don't know if we're going to talk or not. Maybe it'll be an edit, who knows. We'll see. I'm going to upload more videos. All right, peace out, ladies and gentlemen.